Actually, I want to talk about what we were talking about, like the different method that you're using and I was using.
Yeah.
And it's like very different. Like I saw Lindie a while ago in like the mall, and she was buying color pencil and
stationery.
these really cute things that I want to be able to use, but I can't.
Yeah, you said you don't take a lot of notes.
Yeah.
And you lose your notes.
I lose my notes. I lose everything. Yeah. So can you tell me about your method? Like
I like to write a lot. So writing is my main way of learning most languages, but I also acknowledge that listening is really important. So I try to listen as much as possible and get a lot of immersion. But I think you get more like real life experience with the languages, like doing activities in the language, whereas I prefer reading and writing and watching stuff and kind of like engaging with content rather than, I don't like have the opportunity to use a language as much as I want to, but you have more opportunities than I do, I think.
I'm not sure about opportunities because I was born and raised in Thailand and grew up in Thailand. And even before I got the first opportunity to go to Korea, I already spoke really well. So I think it's like I go to the opportunity and I try to find, although there are a very small number of Korean speakers in Thailand.
Oh, really?
I mean, compared to Thai people.
Well, compared to South Africa, there's a lot more Korean people here.
Oh,
yeah. At least tourists.
Yeah, but if you don't really go and get it, I mean, I'm a go-getter. Maybe I try to go and like reach them and try to connect. I think that's how I do.
Yeah.
And I do use a lot of listening materials. I think it's the key is to listen a lot because many times you can read, you understand all the grammar, but when you listen, it's like totally different thing.
Yeah.
It's with every languages, and especially languages like French and reading and understanding.
Oh, that's true. Like listening is harder than reading because they have liaison and some things don't sound like they're written.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I mean, with other languages as well. I mean, people say that languages like non-tonal language doesn't have tone. But I think they do. Like
yeah,
Korean,
they have intonation.
Yeah,
intonation.
That is what I'm talking about. Like Korean, like
그러게?
Yeah.
뭐 이렇게.
그러게? You can say 그러게. You cannot say that.
그건
아니야. 그건 이해 못해.
그러니까.
Like or like 오늘 today.
오늘?
오늘.
It's
like maybe
오늘은 좀 부산 사투리 같은데.
맞아요. 오늘은.
그러게.
Yeah, I mean something like that.
Yeah. There's definitely intonation that you need to pay careful attention to, and that's why listening is so important.
Yeah. And there's also this topic of like maintaining the language. You say that you find it difficult to maintain.
I do, because like it's impossible to learn 10 languages a day. It's impossible to learn 10 languages in a month. So usually what I do is I take like 3 months for one language, 3 months for the next language, like 3 months Hungarian, 3 months Thai focus, 3 months Korean focus, and I switch it up every 3 months. That's kind of how I keep them, like I let them die a little bit and then I bring them back, and I let them die and I bring them back, which is not the best method, but like it comes back to you.
Yeah. I don't know if it's not the best method or the best, but I think that's the only method that you have as a human. Like you forget things.
That's
so
true.
I think it's fine. You're doing fine.
You too.
With this skill.
You too.
I think you're doing fine.
Yeah, thank you.
I think maintaining languages for me, I'm lucky because I changed my job to language teaching.
You are lucky. You can use it all.
Because I want to maintain my languages. So I told myself, okay, you know what? I want to maintain languages, and it's impossible to spend 5 hours learning and 5 hours working or 8 hours working. So let me just change my job. I'm gonna teach so that I can maintain.
That's so smart. I work 3 full-time jobs.
I mean,
so 3 or 4.
You are really hardworking, and you're uploading all these videos.
Yeah,
and you're
working
videos, 8 hours.
Language coaching, and I work for a startup which I co-founded, and I work as a designer full-time. So it's like impossible to maintain languages. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and be like, oh, I'm so amazing, I can speak all these languages. Like they die sometimes.
Yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy that Lindie is with me today.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ and I'll see you guys in the next video
สนุกมาก
สนุกมาก
สนุก ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ บ๊ายบาย